guys? It's Coach D with First Down DBs coming with another drill packet for you. Right now, we're going to go through the box drill or the four cone drill. So everyone has four cones. You can use shoes. You can use water bottles. All right, all you need is four objects. These are each 5 yards apart, 5, 5, 5. All right, so that's the box right there. And I'm going to go through all the different drills, different techniques you can use, backpedal, crossover, breaks, eye discipline type drills you can do with just four cones. All right, so the first drill we're going to start with is our backpedal, break, and reverse pivot, okay? So coaching point, obviously we want to have a good stance. Eyes are low, chest is low, shoulders over toes, knee bend, ankle bend, all that stuff. We already know that, right? But we're going to work on our eye discipline with this. So whenever you start, your eyes are always going to be down at this cone. So we want to practice being able to crossover, pedal, open, whatever we're doing with our eyes on the target. So we're not looking up, we're looking down at the cone. And then as we backpedal in this one, when we break, we want to get our eyes to the next cone. So we have to work on having our eyes on the target. And then when we break, having to redirect, go in another direction, and quickly transition our eyes to the next cone. All right, so on this one, we're driving this cone, sprinting to this cone. Reverse pivot with our eyes still down this way. All right, take a couple drive steps and then get our eyes back for the ball here. Now you can do this drill with the quarterback here. So you can, this can be a bail right here. So we're bailing and then the ball could be thrown here. Or if you have the quarterback here, reverse pivot, catch the ball that way. Next, we're going to do the same type of thing, except we're in a crossover. All right, so our eyes are down at this cone. We're bailing, we're in our crossover. All right, crossover. Except now we're going to have zone eyes. All right, so now we're focused on number 2. Okay, so this is number 1. So we're bailing on number 1. We're head up number 1. But we have our eyes on number 2 just in case we have to midpoint. All right, so this is a cover 3 type scenario. All right, eyes on number 2 instead of having eyes on number 1 in our bail. Feel the cone. We're going to break, accelerate to this. So this could be a slant by number 1. Or we're just driving number 2 in a different type of scenario. And we're going to reverse pivot on this cone, keep our eyes down, drive for a couple, take a couple steps, and then get our eyes back at the last second here. Again, you can have the quarterback here, catch the ball that way, or you can have the quarterback here, and you can throw it to him that way. Next, we're going to pedal, break, and then man turn. All right, so our eyes are down at the first cone, pedal, feel the second cone, break, transition our eyes to the next target. And then from here, imagine this cone being the receiver's hip. We want to run with the hip a little bit. All right, keep his eyes down. He puts his arm out for a little bit, stab that hip, delay the receiver a little bit, catch the ball. From here, we're just going to do a crossover version. So crossover, eyes on number 2, drive. All right, and then from here, our eyes are down at the hip. See, I'm putting my hand down have my hands on the receiver's hips, delay them a little bit, run with them a little bit, and then we're getting our eyes back right here. I think this drill would be a lot better if you have your eyes down and then you have to get your eyes back for a true fade ball coming this way. Again, the quarterback can be wherever you want him to be. Here, I call this the web. So we're going to pedal with our eyes still on this cone. So our eyes never leave this cone. We have to feel all 3 cones on this one, okay? So eyes down, pedal, feel the cone, break towards the cone. Then I'm going to open and get at a 45 angle. And my pedal, eyes still down at that cone, feel the cone, break. All right, so you gotta be able to break with your peripherals without taking your eyes off the target. Drive the cone. Then I'm gonna pedal flat here, feel the cone, break, and then drive through. Especially, you always want to focus on driving, even if you have a clean break. This isn't the best break. I kind of bucket step, but whenever you have a bad break, or Even if you have a good break, just get in the habit of driving, drive through the target, sprint through, no ball on this one. From here, we're going to do the same thing except with a crossover. So eyes are down at the cone, nice low, crossover, feel the cone, break. All right, so we got to be able to run one way with our head back the other way, transition downhill. So if we're bailing, this could be a hitch. It could be any type of route where you're having to drive at a 0 degree. Then I'm going to have to open at that 45 or high 135. And we're going to have to feel the cone again, break, drive to the cone here, and then flip our hips, go the other way to finish, feel this cone, break, and then obviously finish, sprint through, all right? Sprint through to finish every single drill. Finally, we're going to do a version of the 4 cone where we work on our zone drops, okay? So our eyes are here. We're zone dropping, all right? So we're going at a high 135 or we're going at a 135 or a 45 degree. All right, so flipping our hips, zone dropping with our eyes on the cone. All right, feel this cone. So we're going high 135, then we're gonna go 90 in our zone drop with our eyes still on that cone. Feel that cone, and then we're sprinting through the target. I'll toss them a ball here. All right, so again, let's imagine everything is based off of a receiver. Okay, so if we're mid-pointing, so if we're in between the end man line of scrimmage and number 2, all right, we're going to have to be able to get to our zone drop, our curl flat zone drop, get in front of him, possibly get hands on him. All right, let's say we need to go redirect back this way. All right, so we go from our zone drop this way. We got to redirect back this way. We could be reading, again, the receiver's route, over route, or slant. And then from here, let's say the ball has declared. I don't know, maybe the running back is out of swing this way. Or we're just having to redirect downhill somewhere in the flat, drive the target here. All right, so again, to recap, we got our pedal, reverse pivot, eyes down, ball, crossover, reverse pivot, ball, pedal, man turn, ball, crossover, man turn, pedal web or web pedal, eyes down at the same cone the whole time, finish through, crossover web, eyes down to finish, and then our zone drops, all right? Curl flat, redirecting back inside for some type of over out slant, and then coming to get it downhill, all right? So I hope these work. Again, all you need is 4 cones, 4 shoes, some water bottles. You don't actually need cones. You don't actually need a ball, but these are just some very basic drills that you can do to work in your pedal, your crossover, and your zone drops. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and catch you in the next video.